Alright, and in order to simplify this expression, what we first need to do is we're going to reduce each of these radicals separately, and then afterwards see if we have any like terms and combine those like terms. Alright, so the first step is I'm going to prime factor each of these numbers under the radical. 18 is 2 times 3 squared, times that b that's there. And then 128 is 2 to the 7th. I'm going to write that as 2 to the 6th times 2 times b. And again, that's 2 to the 7th. I wrote it as 2 to the 6th times 2 because I want these exponents to be even so I can take the square root of them. And then here we have 98, and 98 is 2 times 7 squared times b. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply the radical to the factors that I can, and those are again the factors that have exponents divisible by 2. So in this first case, this 3 squared, I can take the square root of that. So the square root of 3 squared is just 3, and I'm left with a 2 and a b under the radical. And then this second expression, I can take the square root of this 2 to the 6th, and when I take the square root of that, it becomes a 2 to the 3rd, and there comes a 2 and a b left under the radical. And then in this last term, this 7 squared, I can take the square root of that, and so the square root of 7 squared is 7, and I'm left with this 2 and the b on the inside. Alright, so all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to clean up this middle term. So I got 3 root 2b minus 8, and so that's just evaluating 2 cubed, and root 2b plus 7 root 2b. Alright, and then at this point, all I got to do, since in each of these cases, these are all like terms, or are like radical terms, because they all have this same radical part here, all I need to do are add the coefficients. So it's 8 minus 3 plus 7, it's minus, which would result in 2 root b's. And again, this 2 right here, what this comes from is 3 minus 8 plus 7.